A lot of companies have no idea where to start with AI inside of their business and simple moves they can make to be more profitable. I'm going to give you one when it comes to voice recordings. I'm Scott Sylvan, coming to you live from Consulting Secrets on a perfect day to talk about business, growth opportunities, AI, recordings, and a fantastic day to talk about you. I'm coming to you live from Sacramento. So AI has a ton of uses in business, and there are people who are resistant to it, and I want to share with you just one easy example of a way that you could use something like Otter AI or Fireflies or any other recording process. So if you have a weekly meeting, if you have a daily meeting, and you record the conversation about what's going on, what ends up happening is you have proof of what the conversation was, where you can go back to a date and time and say, hey, we discussed this. And you could build a log of this information. Okay, that's the first layer. The second layer is you could take that content and look at the summary, and it'll tell you like, hey, here's Bob is going to get the report to Mary, and Jim is going to get the product schedule to Steve. What ends up happening is you can put this into something like Claude, Perplexity, Opus, doesn't matter what it is. You name your favorite flavor of AI, and it could keep track and build a calendar for you, so that at the end of the day, anybody can go in and say, what does the calendar say what was supposed to be done? And what this does is it removes log jams, problems, issues, who's in charge of what, who said what, and somebody doesn't have to write this down anymore. You could literally have this lined out where it's a script inside of the computer program. You go, hey, Scott, I don't know how to write that script. Gotcha. You can tell Perplexity, Claude, Manus, ChatGPT, Grok, to at this point literally do it all for you, right? So if you're like, hey, I just want to dip my toes into the water to see how I could use AI to my advantage, the cool thing about starting here is it gets your team used to taking action with AI. The cool thing about starting here is you're talking something that you're all in, maybe $40 a month, $10, $20 for Otter or Fireflies, 15 for Fireflies. So let's say 20, and then $20 for a good subscription to Claude, Grok, Manus, whatever you got. And you could send that information to emails. You can send that information to a screen. But literally, like, I know for a fact you could do this on Claude. So you could probably do it on any of the other programs as well. But the thing is you want to start figuring out, hey, how, and this is basic, like level 0.5. We're not even going into anything crazy yet. This is a way for you to move faster with your team. This is a way for them to get used to, like, here's some output that we can do. Now, you can add on to it from there. You could actually have it build out outlines for you, or content for you, or strategies for you, or anti-strategies for you. But I would say, just to encourage you to get started, start recording your meetings. Everybody knows, hey, we're starting the recording and it's on, the cell phone or whatever it is, or Zoom or whatever happens to be. And then it automatically gets uploaded and pushed through codes and API and magic little things that happen behind the scenes that you may not know how to program. And if you're like, hey, Scott, I don't know how to do this, there's a website called Fiverr, Fiverr. It's like Fiverr. I think they're a pirate. Fiverr.com. You could probably pay somebody $20 to set up the workflow for you. It's not super expensive. So like $40 a month and all in, 20 or $50 to have somebody put the code together for you. But it's not what you're paying is the focus. It's what you're getting on the outcome. It's the ability for you to move faster. It's the ability for everybody to have reconciliation for, like, this is what was said in the meeting. Now, I do want to give you fair warning. I'm not a doctor, attorney, marriage counselor, or therapist. If there's things that you talk about in your meeting that have to do with law and HR and things that might be legal, you probably may not want to record them and push them out to an entire team. I'm just saying, like, there might be an issue with that. But like, if there's a point of your meeting, you're like, hey, are we ready for updates? Are we ready for what needs to be done next? That's when you would have these conversations, okay? But as long as everybody on the team knows, hey, starting at 9 o'clock in the morning, this whole thing's recorded till 9:30 and told otherwise. I've been in meetings where someone goes, hey, can we pause because we've got a delicate matter we've got to talk about and we don't want it recorded. You have a lot of opportunity. I would just start. Like, if you're like, I just want to get my toes in the water here, I would absolutely start with having the conversations inside of your daily or weekly meeting recorded and then mapped out for what happens next. There you go. You got one of three things to do from here. Just one of three. Find the subscribe button, click on it. Every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.